me your face.
Hello everybody, today we're going to be taking a look at the Transformers Age of the Primes, The Fallen, aka Megatronus Prime. Yeah, but also sorry for my break. I don't know why I wasn't uploading, I'll be honest. Anyways, we have him here. We have a new whole trilogy line, and yeah, so before we take a look at him and accessories, let's take a look at the box. So, plastic box is back, like packaging, so people don't just yoink heads right off. And we have some nice artwork of him right here. Hello. And yeah, that looks very, very nice. And this tank mode looks spectacular too. And we got to see some Lucha figures. So we have Legion Maximo, obviously Fallen, the guy we're taking a look at today, and Star Convoy. Legion Maximo, let's get a look at him actually. Okay. That just looks like Inferno's head. And he has like that same techno liney things, like those wires like G-Axis does. Anyways, till all are one. Take a look at the back. 38 steps, some Cybertronian glyphs. The 13th, Megatronus the Fallen. Other side, Megatronus the Fallen. And Transformers Age of the Primes. Alright, let's get that out of here. Now, so, here he is, the Fallen. Wow. Alright, so let's get a closer look at this dude. So, his head. Whoa, he's not even filming the camera. Alright, so Lex. He has like this furnace thing, like all around. He has furnace lines everywhere. Like he is he. Like, you know that Ben 10 dude? If you guys even know what Ben 10 is. Like his name was like N-R-G or something like that. Like, oh, here. Anyways, yeah, see furnace everywhere. Like he's literally just fire. And this is like kind of encapsulating him or something. And so, yeah. I have some purples as well. I never even knew he had like purples on him. Here, look. Nice, beautiful metallic purple paint all around. Good. Alright, so, yeah. It's kind of Starscream shaped, honestly. Like, these little side vents are kind of Starscream shaped. It would be cool if they gave us an alternate, like, head, like how he looked in, well, TF1, but this toy was in production before that movie even, probably, or at the same time they were making that design. So yeah, he also has like the shoulder cannon areas things. This is a separate piece that you have to plug on, but we'll talk accessory. Clean back and shreds on the back as well. Alright, so now let's talk accessories. Alright, so we have this spear, nice spear. Very nice. It's actually two pieces. This rubber, very rubber, just absolute rubber, like this plastic bit. So yeah, just strapped it. Plug them together. Nice spear. And we have this blade. That looks very, very nice. I like this blade a lot. But thing is, if you want to put it in the blade, he has opening hands. Great, so that makes it easier. But you can't. It has this port at the end, so you can plug these two together. And then you can plug it in like that. So instead of like porting it down, you have to kind of snap it in like a minifigure accessory or something. But yeah, they do combine, and you can slot it one down, and then combine them together. And he has like this kind of cool beard thing. So yeah, that looks very, very nice. All right, next accessory. Let's just take this out. His Requiem blaster. This looks fantastic. Has his emblem. Has his Requiem blaster. And yeah, this also goes like this. So you can extend it, and that also just ports on the side of his arm. So that looks very nice. So I have the camera quality changed. It was a little blurry, so I had to fix that. But also, speaking of this Requiem blaster or cannon, let me know in the comments. We have a silencer for it. That's cool. That's actually cool. Plug it in and probably just silences it. But you can also do this and plug it onto the back, so he has like that barrel thing that Megatron had in the G1. So that's also nice. And for his last accessories, these are definitely some cool. These are definitely the coolest accessories I've seen in a hot minute. So first we have these shoulder flame effect pieces. These can go on his shoulders like that, or heck, even on his arm. That also looks really cool. And we also got these flame parts, which specifically go in these ports. So it looks like they're coming from his back. That is sick. So you can plug all of these on. They go like this. And this one too. And then you can get in his Requiem blaster. And that looks very nice too. And of course his two little blades. So yeah, that looks great. So how about we move on into our size comparison. Alright, so we have his Wavemate Red Alert. So this is how he looks with a smaller sized Voyager. Nice, nice. And here he is with his Wavemate Wasp as well, who barely fits in the screen. So here's how he looks with a very small size Deluxe. So yeah. Next up we have him with the Go 86 Prime. Just bump Red Alert. So here's how he looks right about with a little over tall Voyager. So scales out pretty nicely with him. Next up, here he is with Megatron. Megatron is a Megatron. See how they pair up? Pretty nice. Then here he is with our live action Fallen. So you can see he is much bigger than our, Generations Fallen. So yeah, they look good together. Then here he is with my only other Prime, which is Vector Prime. So that also, they also stand up nicely together. So now let's get into our transformation. Alright, so for transformation, you're gonna want to take rid of these. Then we're just gonna want to elongate his I already forgot what it's called. This cannon, and put the silencer on it. Oh, the Requiem blaster. So then we have it like that. Then we just want to take off these flame effects, all of them off. And now we can begin transformation. So first, we are just going to want to open this up, close these in, and then close it back up into the arm. Same thing on the other side. Alright, next, we are going to open these guys up, move this out of the way. Open this tread up. Then we're gonna flip the feet into the leg, close the tread up, and we're gonna keep this open for now, and same on the other side. Also, keep in mind you want to keep these as straight as possible because it will mess with transformation. Now, we can rotate these two, full 360, both of them, and then we just keep them out of the way for now. Take his butt flap, bring it down, and then we're gonna want to work on the back. So we just open them up for now and rotate them. Now we are going to want to untab these two, bring them up, fold them all the way up, rotate them around, rotate the head, bring this piece out, so we have it looking like this for now. Then release these parts out, so these tread pieces can come out and open up. Then we're just gonna want it to have like this. Bring this piece up, bring this down, and this folded over. Then there's a slot and a tab. And what you're gonna want to do is just tab them in together like so. Same thing on the other side. And then we have the front all nice and complete. Alright, moving on down, we're gonna rotate the waist, bring these side skirts out. We are going to put these out. And, oh yeah, these are tough because then there's a lot of joints. So then there's a tab right here. Come on, get these out of the way. A slot in there. So just do that, and then just tab this and right there. And of course, we're gonna do the same thing on the other side, just like that. So we have nice kind of H-tank going here. Then we're gonna want to take these two, grab this from earlier, plug it on it. The arms are really up to you. I would recommend doing them this way, just like that, so there's enough clearance. So do the same thing on the other side, and then we are just going to want to peg them in. Bring this piece up, bring this piece out. Then there are two tabs right here that we just connect together. And boom, there is our nice tank. Just like that. Looking very, very solid. Like so. So let's take a closer look at this tank. So obviously we still have some of these furnace details out here. So these look very nice, especially in the front. We have these spikes revealed, which look great. And these treads, obviously, looking nice. And we have this barrel. Oh, it just comes undone. Yes. I wish there was like a tab thing here at least, or more pegs here. So this hole, and there would be a peg right there, and they would just connect because it's very loose right there. So yeah. But it does roll like a tank should. So very nice rolling action. And of course, let's get into weapon storage. So for these flame effects right here, I would go and say plug these flames into where they were. It's a little finicky, but you can just bring this part up, plug the flame back in, plug it down, and that does look nice. I do really like how that looks. Alright, so we bring this up, plug it onto the side, bring it in, actually put this back in, so that, now these pieces, I just like to plug them on into the side, so they look pretty nice over on there. So he's flaming now. Now for these blades, just plug them into the side. You would for normal weapons, just like so. Now you get yourself a sweet blade. Anyways, so now let's move on to our size comparisons. And here we have another tank, Megatron, Earthwise Megatron. They're pretty sizable actually. Of course, he's gonna be bigger, but they're not too out of scale. See, definitely larger. You guys can't see that. So definitely larger. But yeah, speaking of this, people are saying that this was gonna be an 86 Megatron pre-tool. Guys, no, it's not. It's not. It just can't be, okay? But yeah, anyways, let's get to our closing thought. So here's the question: is he worth getting? Yes. I know I always say yes, but really, yes. He is absolutely worth getting. From his articulation to his accessories, like his freaking flame accessories. Have you ever seen that on a figure? He's just awesome, dude. Like, you can get him in like so many cool poses. Just here's one right off the bat. Okay, there's one problem with him. If it's really easy to pop these off, and they're kind of hard to get on. Like if you want to move his leg, say example, they're just gonna stay there instead of moving. So that is one problem, but still, this dude is epic. He has accessories, he's big, he's chunky, he has so much play factor, and he is just a great way to start off the new trilogy. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Please make sure to like, share, subscribe if you want, and I'll see you guys in the next one.